I am so hyped to ride this board. What's up, guys? Welcome to Skate Mode. Today, we got a treat. This is something I've been waiting for a long time. And I almost didn't buy one because it's expensive. But goddamn, it looks like a really cool board. So without further ado, I will present the Pantheon Seed unboxing. Right. Get this thing here. So first of all, this board looked crazy to me on the internet because the Pantheon guy angled up the tail like 10 degrees so that it gives this forward posture. Oh, I can feel it. Take this away. Oh shit. Oh man. Wow. Oh man. Oh man. Alright. I thought I knew what this board is about. Now oh man. This just puts me in this like, wow. You gotta stand on this. I can feel, okay. So I can feel my toe is locked in right here and my heel is locked in right here. That's perfect. But the back foot is something different. The back foot is locked in right here, and then the arch of my foot is now supported like never before. And my heel's supported. I'm like supported all the way around. And it only works. This is specifically fit for me to do this position. If I ride like this, it's really bad. Like, this is a very specific riding position. And I'm gonna be right directly over the trucks, it looks like. Wow. Wow. Wow, this thing's like a wakeboard. Holy shit. Okay, so what's going on here? Wow. Okay, so this grip tape is super grippy. The grip tape is really cool. The way it's cut out. It gives a nice grab point. The bottom is incredible. It's a matte texture, and the wheel cutouts are beautiful, but what is really striking me right now is this part right here. If you run your fingers over it, it dips down in the middle. I don't know why this is coming to mind. It reminds me of a great white shark somehow. Like a muscular shark. It's got, so that translates up here. It's got this bubble part, which he described. I didn't know this part was present, so wow. So there's three things I really want to point out to you guys. We got insane concave. The texture on this thing is crazy, and a truck mounted tail that's never been done before.
Okay, so
as far as I know, that's never been done before.
Okay, so
the truck mounted tail is insane. No one's ever thought of that. As far as I know, no one's ever thought of that, and it's brilliant. When you're doing a slide, your foot tends to come up like that. If you have this tail already, then your foot doesn't have to come up as high off the board. It's supported in doing the maneuver that you're doing. So I'm really excited to take this out and feel what that feels like to have this ramp to push against instead of thin air. The other thing that's really cool about this board is this bubble right here. There's a bubble that happens in the board, and it's probably not showing up very well on camera, but it comes right at the crease of this tail. And I think the theory behind that is it gives the other side of your foot something to push on. So not only do you have this concavity here to push against, but you have something on the inside as well. If you were to chop this board right here, the shape here would be a W. I don't know how they did that. I've never seen a board that has just a W concave in one spot. Usually the W concave is like present through the board. This board just changes, has like fluid everywhere. I'd like to have some sort of organization to this. So that was the first defining feature. The second defining feature was the W.
Yeah.
And I think the third defining feature is that it's waterproof, or
It is waterproof.
it's this crazy material. I think the
I think we
materials
should
are worth
say-
mentioning. The third defining feature of this board is the materials. Jeff claimed that this is a waterproof board, and I could definitely see that because it's got the polyurethane bumper all the way around. It's got this matte polymer on the bottom, and it has this glossy polymer on the top. And everything on this board feels great to the touch. Even the grip tape it's coarse, but it's not overly aggressive. Like my rain board, you would like hurt yourself touching the grip tape. But this one is so right, which I really appreciate. And all the Pantheon boards I've ridden, the grip tape is it's way different than other boards. And it's something that doesn't really get said. So the materials of this board, it has the polymer layer on top and bottom, like I mentioned. The core is machined maple. So machining is a more expensive process. The machining is how they got these cutouts here, and then I assume they just pressed everything together to make it smooth. Machining the maple versus pressing a bunch of layers of wood together, I'm not sure what the advantage is there, but sounds nice. It's more expensive, so it must be better. By the way, in engineering, machining is the most expensive, but also the most precise method of making a shape. Everything is dialed down to a fraction of an inch, and it's perfect. So around the edges it has a urethane strip for protection, and he claims that this is a waterproof board. This thing's friggin' crazy. So look at that. This angle at the back is so cool. The concave is steeper up here, and seems like it flattens out as it gets to the front. You get the light to shine off this in a certain way. I can't stop touching this board. It's such a nice texture to it, and there's so much going on with the curvature. Wow. It's a work of art. It's surprisingly good weight to it. I think because it's a small board, I'm surprised by how heavy it is, and it's extremely, very, very stiff. So let's check out the concavity here. Up towards the front, it comes down because these rails slope down. Once those rails come up, you got a pretty steep concavity. So that's the concavity of it. In this exact position.
You gotta tilt it down a little bit. There, right there. I'm gonna let go now. There you go.
Is this useful? The concavity comes up. Is that good? That helps?
That's so helpful.
So this is my finger. As they come back, we have this this is way harder than I thought it was. What's cool is once you get back here, the concave is as high as the bubble. So it only dips down a little bit in between this bubble. And that's the great white shark bubble we were talking about. Oh! So that bubble is never taller than the rail. And as you get back here, wow. I think the concavity is going to go down, but then it doesn't. So if you look at that back, the end of it, it's still got concave. It's a pretty simple shape at the rear. And then as you come forward, it just gets crazier and crazier. There are 3 truck positions. There's a 1/2 inch difference between each setting. The most rear setting, you still have a little bit of a kicktail, it seems. Just enough to be able to kick it off the ground in your hand. Nothing extra. What an insane board. This is like a feat of engineering. All in all, super excited to ride this board. Can't believe it's here. Can't believe I'm holding it after staring at it on Instagram for months and being like, I shouldn't buy that board, it's too expensive. Glad I got it. It's amazing. Thanks guys for watching. If you like videos like this, like and subscribe. I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna buy another board, but when I do, I'll show you guys. I guess I'll just unbox whatever I get now. If you like watching an engineer's perspective on longboarding, technology, and parts, then like and subscribe. I'll be doing more videos like this. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.